Hi guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video we're going to be talking all about my kale shake or my kale smoothie. Now I tend to have this this is normally the first thing I tend to eat as like my main breaking my fast kind of thing. I don't really have breakfast as such, but if we're going to be talking break fast in the sense that the first thing I consume, normally this is the first thing I consume. However, it's about 3 o'clock today and I went to Costa today to do some studying, and I did actually have some almonds, some walnuts, and I think a protein bar as well. This today isn't going to be the first thing I eat. However, I'm just going to show you what I have and basically, you know, the ingredients and how I make it. Because some people have been messaging me, do I blend this? Can I blend that? Do you put it all together? Do you blend something first or how? So I thought a video would be the best thing to kind of get out there and help people. So it's not that complicated, but I guess with certain ingredients, people are a bit unsure if they should blend it or not, or is it okay to blend it all together? So, I mean, the valid questions. So basically, instead of me going through each individual product and saying what it is and then putting it into the shake, I'm just going to basically talk about each one of them and then put them into the shake and then kind of go through there. So we have about 7 or 8 ingredients. Not saying this is the best shake you should be consuming or having, I'm just saying this is what I have each and every morning. Just basically learned from many fitness people that I look up to, Bengreenfield, Dr. Peter, Attia, we have Dr. Rhonda Patrick. So it's like a combination of like all 3 or 4 people's recommendations put together. Everyone has their own recommendations, everyone has their own philosophy on what to have and what to eat. This is just what I'm having, and if you're interested, follow along. So first thing we're going to do is, I must say, we do need a scales and we do need a blender. So I'm just going to get my water over here, and the first thing I do is I'm going to add 700 milliliters of water. Now I've had a couple experimentations on this with the water. I've had like 500 milliliters, but I tend to have more now because it's actually easier to drink because it blends really well and it's just nice and smooth going down. So it's easier for me to have more water. You digest more, but it seems to sit better in the stomach, strangely enough. So first thing we're going to have is just kale. Okay, so we're going to zero the scales and we're going to have 100 grams of kale, which is half a bag. So I have a 200 gram bag. This is high in vitamin C. It's also one of your 5 a day. So we are going to add 100 grams of kale. We are going to then zero the scales, and I am then going to add my frozen blueberries. This is my last bag, so I'm hoping there's 50 grams. Yeah, okay, so that's 50 grams. And then the next ingredient we're going to add is 2 small carrots, which is about 100 grams chopped up. Okay, so at this stage, when I've had like 2 or 3 ingredients in, because I only have a cheap blender, it's only about 30 pounds, I don't have a Vitamix, one of those really expensive ones. So what I tend to do is I tend to blend it now, let it get all smooth, and then I'm going to add the other ingredients. So I'm going to zero the scales again, so we get back to 0, and then I'm now going to add my avocado. Now this is quite a large avocado. I normally have the frozen avocado, like the little chunks, but today I ran out, so I do need to go shopping, so I'm just going to add 100 grams of avocado, and then I'm going to have the rest of this avocado later on with my meal. So this is a great source of fats. Your avocado is a great source of healthy fats, monounsaturated fats, really good stuff. We've got 90 grams, so I'm just going to try and get just to 100 grams, and then just so it's all trackable, easy to track, 100 grams. I'll have the half of the rest later. Okay, so the next ingredient, I'm going to zero the scales again, and I have over here pumpkin seeds. Now, probably can't see because there's no brand on there, but I buy them in bulk, and the bag kind of split on me. So these are Whole Foods online. We've got the organic pumpkin seeds, as you can see there, if the camera focuses. So I buy them all in bulk, all my nuts and seeds. So it's going to do 15 grams of the pumpkin seeds, which is basically a tablespoon, just under, so a little bit extra, depending on how much you put on your tablespoon. Okay, so that's the pumpkin seeds. Okay, so the next ingredients we're going to have is organic beetroot powder, and this is by 7 Hills. And as you'll see, my next 3 ingredients are all from the same, or my next 2 ingredients are all from the same place. So this is beetroot powder, and we're going to have 5 grams of this. Okay, so zero the scales. Got to be careful because you can easily overdose on this. and it can upset your stomach if you have too much. Now I've got 4 grams, I'm going to be okay with 4 grams. I'd rather have 4 than go over to 6. So the next one we are going to have is these hemp seeds, okay, by the same company. And what I'm going to do is, there we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full explanation on why I have each one of these ingredients. Maybe on a documentation format, maybe on Word or something like that, or I might do a video explanation as well. Because a lot of people ask me, why do you have beetroot powder? Why do you have maca powder? Both good ingredients. I mean, maca powder, testosterone, your libido, a lot of good male functioning than with the beetroot powder, slightly different benefits. So I will be doing a video on each one of them at some point. So with the hemp seeds, we're going to have 15 grams, okay, which is a bit more, tablespoon and a bit. So that's 12 grams, and that's 15. And then the last one is the maca powder, which, like I mentioned, good for the testosterone for your male or female, and also for the libido. So many other benefits as well, just listing out a couple. And then we're going to have 5 grams of this as well. You don't want to overdose on either maca powder or the beetroot powder. I have had that happen. I once had 15 grams by mistake, and you will be on the toilet all day if you have that much. So they are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients, okay? And now all we have to do is blend. Okay, so once we have done blending, I normally blend it for a minute or 2 minutes. The longer the better, the smoother it is to drink. And like I say, the more water you have, the easier it is to consume as well. So you'll see this is going to be a lot runnier or a lot smoother than it would be if there was like 500 milliliters of water in. As you can see, it flows quite nicely. And like I say, you normally get about 2 of these, so it's about nearly 1500 milliliters of water, so it's best to drink over a couple hours. I'm going to drink this now whilst I'm actually editing this video, so I shall drink this now and then upload this to my computer, edit it, and then, like I say, that's going to take me about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So this isn't something you want to be drinking like in the morning before the gym. I always have to try and have this after the gym to kind of replenish my body. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Like I said, I've shown you the ingredients, I've kind of shown you how I make it, and do with it what you wish. So thank you all for watching. If you've got any comments or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. And if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I think we're at around 800 now. So with your help, we can get there. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.